Hey, welcome everyone. This is Bill Walsh, and I was asked to speak about the process of going global. What does that look like? As you know, we run a venture fund. We invest in startups. We have business courses. We do speaker programs, mastermind events all over the world. But our focus today is how do you take your idea, your concept, your business, and go global? See, this is one of the really big things that when we first started out, I want you to write these two words down. It's called disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation. And the secret around disruptive innovation is to condense time frames while at the same time you build something called an active community. So write down disruptive innovation to build an active community. And see where this really comes from is that to go global, you've got to build local, regional, national, and international. That was always the process. You always had to create these brick and mortar stores and get bigger and bigger and bigger. But today, you can go global first. Believe it or not, today, you can take your gift. So just write this down. I am great at this, whatever this is. Is what you're great at, does it solve a problem? Does it make something better? Think this one through just for a moment. Is what you're great at, is there a big market for it? Is there money in the market? And are you passionate about it? See, if you're really passionate about something that you do, you'd probably do it for free. But it's most important to start a business. Write this name down, Warren Buffett. He said, rule number one for business, don't lose money. Rule number two, don't forget rule number one. So along with disruptive innovation, along with the idea of building an active community, you have to create something great right away. And you've got to get your message out there now. So the first thing to do, go to a website called Killer Covers. Get a book cover done. Get a book cover done that's had a cool topic about something you're great at that serves people. You don't have to have the book finished, just get the book cover done. The minute the book cover is done, go to this website called Help a Reporter on Google. Get yourself listed as a subject matter expert. Get your podcast set up. Go to this cool website. It's real simple called Anchor. Download the Anchor app. Begin to launch your podcast by doing one thing and one thing only. Interview experts. Bring on great people. Have them be interviewed by you, talking about great tips, great ideas. If you can be an affiliate for them or just feed traffic back to their business, they love it. You're going to find the biggest companies in the world, they always love more customers. What you're doing, though, you're positioning yourself around the right people and at the same time creating awareness to your name, your business, and your brand. Now, of course, as you're going through all this, have a good business plan. Have good systems. I like an app called InShot. It's so easy. Upload your 1-minute video, literally put it up into InShot, put in your little text opt-in code, have some way to gather data, whether giving away a book, a download, something free. Once you've done that, push the button, it goes to all your social channels. You see, what we do is we try to overcomplicate stuff. Keep your videos short. Keep them right to the point. But make sure you're giving them lots of information in that short period of time. So now once we've done that, we of course, this is super important, get a mobile opt-in set up. Get a free newsletter set up, somebody like Constant Contact or MailChimp. Get a way to build that community, but start today. Begin to build perfect customers. Begin to do something where take your top 20 customers today, put it inside Facebook, build what's called a lookalike audience. Run ads in markets where you have no customers and begin to give away stuff for free. Because if they love your free stuff, write this down, they're going to buy the rest. And of course, on top of all this, while you're doing this, right, get your systems in place. What I mean by that, 3 clicks to buy. If they come to your website, just 3 clicks to buy. Make it super easy for someone to become a customer. Now, while that's all going on, right, you're doing all this at the same time, you get your little webinar set up. Go to this company called Zoom or StreamYard where you can actually broadcast stuff out and begin every week to go on the air. Put down yournamelive.com, yournamelive.com. Begin to go live each week on a webinar or a telesummit that once again creates more content. 10 minutes of you, 30 minutes of an expert, maybe there are 20 minutes where you're giving some training. It's because what people really love today is something called edutainment. Give them lots of education, but let them have some fun. I always tell people I've been broke and I've been wealthy. Broke sucks, but you'll always find out who your real friends are. I promise you, I started as a trader. I did turnarounds for 10 years, and now we literally run events all over the world to help entrepreneurs. But it didn't happen overnight, and I can save you a lot of the pain by following these simple steps to get yourself put in motion, get the systems in place, get some exposure. You want to speak to the best companies in the world? Once again, get on the best stages in the world. The way to do that, create value, create even more value. Whether it's someone, you get a chance to go on one of the big groups like it's called Vistage. You want to speak to millionaires, go to Vistage. You want to speak to local entrepreneurs, go to BNIs. You want to get on national stages. We do a lot of national stages, but also my good friend Bernardo Moyo has some of the best stages in the world, the best UX. Well, I've been on his stages in London and different cities, but you've got to be there. But you got to get plugged in. If you got to pay to be on the stage, it's worth it. Try to pay for your own stage. Try to fill your own venue. Once again, if you have products or services to sell, you need the exposure. And here's why it's so important. One stage might bring you 5. You might get on one stage, it might bring you 5 new exposures. So you got to have great exposure. I also like Eventbrite. Digital Eventbrites now are very good. But I also like meetups. I like to begin to use all these different platforms to get your message out there. But you've got to be on the offense with your marketing. And that's why speaking is a big part of this. Don't be afraid to share your story. Your story is too big to play small. And the last key thing I'll share with you is execution. You've got to understand, to have massive success, you've got to build a great daily method of operation. You really have to have those $1 million habits. You have to have KPIs or key performance indicators, and you got to keep score. And you got to keep score every day. So now it's really up to you. I've given you a few tips. When it comes to speaking, this is important. Know your content. Don't be afraid to get on the stage. Don't let nobody tell you you're not good enough, you're not great enough. You were born a miracle. Go out there and take your gift and bring it to the world. Get your book done, get your social media working, get your Facebook set up, and always, 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 this is important, to set up a business page as an author on Facebook. And the reason for this gets you a lot more exposure than your personal page. And as you're going through all this, smile and have some fun. You're going to have challenges. But once again, the big thing is make the decision today. The disruptive innovation reverses the entire model that says, I don't have to build local brick and mortars and regional. I can go global from day one. I begin to get my products out there. A service called Udemy does the same thing. Put up your digital product, let them sell it for you around the world. But don't be afraid of this stuff. Don't be afraid of technology. Technology today is definitely your friend. We've built software and solutions to help small business, but I will tell you this, it really comes down to you making a decision and build the community. If you look at all the active unicorns today, whether it's Dollar Shave Club, Uber, Airbnb, go down the line, Southwest Airlines, what they've done is they've built great active communities. They keep their community engaged. So your job is to create lots of content, newsletters, opt-ins, mobile funnels, mobile distribution, all designed to do one thing. Keep the community engaged, keep creating value, and the more value you create in the marketplace, the more it comes back to you. Once again, I hope this information is helpful for you. The most important thing you can do is take these ideas, put them into motion, put them into action, and go out there and bring your message to the world. Your story's too good to play small. Listen, I love you guys. Look forward to seeing you at one of the upcoming events. My name is Bill Walsh. I'm the CEO and founder of Power Team International. Have an awesome day.